Hello, everybody. What's really annoying is that the PC forgets everything about proper camera settings, microphone input, PC audio output between restarts. So I have to, I haven't bothered to reset the camera stuff, so it might look a little wonky. I couldn't be bothered. I don't have much time. So let's drive. It's going to be a little boring, everybody, because it's like I'm going to still do Laguna Seca, and it's just because I want to, make sure that everything, I'm practicing for going there next week. Like, literally in 6 days, I'll be here at this track, and I just want to make sure that, we're as good as we can possibly be on it, because it would be terrible if we weren't as good as we could possibly be. But the way I'm actually trying to drive the thing, right, is I'm trying to, first up, I figured out how to change the tires to be more realistic, which is why would tire selection not be under tires? Why is tire selection under fuel and strategy? Who decided this? Want to change your tires? Don't go under tires, go under fuel and strategy. Huh? So hypercar is way too unrealistically grippy. Supercar seems a little bit more accurate. So that's why we're switching to a less grippy tire that does worse lap times, because it should be more realistic than what is like running a slick tire on a road car. That said, there we go. I'm driving with all assists off because when I'm actually there, I'll probably have traction control on, and so it just means that you're going to be safer. But what I've been doing, okay, that's lag. Oh, it's bit lag there. What I've been doing is actually trying to drive it the way that I would drive it in real life. So not hitting too much curb, and keeping it kind of centered in the track in corkscrews so that I don't, because the goal is to have fun, but also I would like for the car to not be getting super beat up, because it's not a race car. It's a car that I, want to stay in good shape. And so this means that it'll just go better. But yeah, these tires are much more realistic. The hypercar ones is just what the frick? This is like driving a racing slick with mega downforce. So I'm just trying to be kind of consistent, and it seems, honestly, the times that I've been able to get have been in I've been able to do a 130. So I'm trying to stay more center of the track, because in corkscrew, if you take the actual racing line going quick, you can kind of maybe ding up your splitter or something like that, potentially, if you're being aggressive. And it's I don't want to do that. So I'm just trying to kind of mimic that in the actual driving here. But even so, it's the times I've been getting while being cautious on this are 132 is around my best, which would be a really freaking... I've even been lifting going into this, because I know that going over the crest at turn 1 and keeping full throttle is going to be intimidating. So I've been doing that on some of the laps, and then it's I might hit a curb here and there. And by curb, I mean the red and white striped, not actually a curb that damages your car. But yeah, dude, if I got a 132 for real, that would be in my book, that would be an extremely fast time. I think I'd be down if I got sub 140, I'd be it's pretty decent, I'd take that. But the cool thing is that as opposed to Willow Springs, which I was practicing before my last track day there, Laguna Seca is at least it's first party. So this is a map that's actually in the game as opposed to being a community add-on. So this is a fairly accurate representation of what the track is like in real life. And Laguna Seca actually has proper brake markers that you can use as reference points. These on the side there, the 3, 2, 1, those are real brake markers that are there, and I can actually use that in person to know my brake points, as opposed to Willow, where you're not really on the sim able to get proper reference points. So it should actually be pretty helpful having done this. And I think like it helped doing this before even going to Willow, but I think it'll help even more that this is a properly, done track built into the game, and it's a track that has proper brake markers. Like, see this corner right here that we just went through, I'm intentionally overslowing for it versus what you can like do in the game, just because I bet if I take that really, really hard in real life, I'm probably gonna scrape the front splitter of the car because there's a big old like dip elevation change there. So I'm just trying to do it the way I would actually do it and get myself in the habit. Yeah, see, like this is going to be in the 132s, which if I actually did a 132 in real life, that would be crazy. We might have some people in our group who are in the 120s. One friend will have a race car out. Another, I don't think he'll have a race car, but he will have a couple of very nice cars. I mean, it'll be a lot of nice cars, but some pretty quick ones, and there are also people who have actually done real racing. So you don't want to do that in person. How will he bring more than one car? He's taking a truck up. He's taking like 3 cars. Like, I don't know if I'm going to full throttle this. I know you can, theoretically. I don't know if I will full throttle over the crest, if I'll have the guts to do it. There's something funny about putting cars on a bigger car to transport them. I guess. I can see where you're coming from on that. Yeah, so for anyone watching this who's like, bro, you're not using curb. I'm intentionally not using curb. Again, because my goal is to actually, like, drive it the way I would. I don't want to frick up my car. And if I can just be like super consistent, lap after lap after lap, then it's like, heck yeah. That was 131. There's no way. There's no way. We're not getting anywhere near there in person. Honestly, if you gave me like a press car or something, though, if you gave me a press car, maybe I'd give it a go and try to recreate these sorts of lap times. Not my own car. Fairly consistent there. I fricked that one up. Ugh. That was me intentionally, like, trying to do a recovery from too late of a break and not drive way over the curbs, if that ever happens to me. I'm hoping I don't do that, because that's going to be a poo in pants moment if I ever don't get the braking correct for the corkscrew. All right, here, we can try a lap that would not be like I would actually drive it in real life. See if we can get under the 130s. That was a bad corner, but we're okay. $129.9. We did it. A tenth off. A little bit deep. All right, back to chill laps. What time is it, by the way, everybody? Because I do have to go around like 7:20, maybe 7:15, 6:51. Thank you. I knew I could rely on you guys for accurate information. Wait, did it do the thing where it just went limp mode? What the heck? How did I break my car? I broke my car, guys. This is crazy. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Never mind. It says gas icon down there. Bono, I'm out of fuel. All right. Holy frick. Come on. This freaking... this mouse. This is not a Logitech mouse, by the way. I haven't swapped it out, but it's giving me such pain. It's so freaking dumb. I need to go fetch a Logitech G mouse and swap it out here. Let's see. We could do a different car. Do something short. 24-hour race? Yeah. Wait, can we... Oh, I probably can't do this, right? Because this is going to be manual, isn't it? It's probably going to be manual. Actually, oh, no. Wait, hold on. I forgot. I changed the thing. I brought my hex key in, and I changed it. I can do a manual, actually. How about this? I think that the people who are going to the track, it's a birthday party, or a birthday weekend, and for the person who is bringing the multiple cars. And I think that for friends who are going who don't, like coming from all over the country, who are not bringing cars, they have these on hand. I wonder if there's any way that I would be able to like hop in and give it a go, because it seems like it'd be fun. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know if they'll be this year of MX-5, but anyway. The only thing is, like, trying to drive manual in this thing, there's no dead pedal. I have, like, nowhere I can rest my foot, so it's like my foot is just uncomfortably stuck up here. And, yeah. I'm not doing heel toe, by the way. So, I'm just downshifting. But yeah, whereas I'm driving left foot braking in the other car, I'm doing more standard operation here, because I am not a professional rally driver who knows how to switch from doing left foot braking. Yeah, I can brake a lot further up because we're not carrying nearly as much speed. I can't do left foot braking and clutch operation. I'm not that good. Maybe if I kept doing this for a while, could get used to it, but... The hover foot is normal. Oh, well, I'm like, just more specifically with this setup, it's that it's just really uncomfortable to do the hover foot. In an actual, like in the real car, it wouldn't be that bad, but it's just very uncomfortable here. I'm like, the joint, my hip flexor is just, it gets fatigued very quickly. Overbraked. Monkasteer. I did way too early on the braking there, but whatever. Lost some time there. I think it's just fun to kind of chuck it around some of the corners, even if it's not, the most grippy way to do it and the fastest way. I think it's just more fun. In this car specifically. Oh no! So sad. Ugh. Hey, not a doomed car destroyed spin though. All right, I think I might have to call it there. But it'd be fun to be able to drive. I would not be driving nearly like this if I were actually there in person. I also, I didn't do any heel toe there whatsoever. So it'd be significantly harder to do any of that in person because you'd want to do some rev matching. Anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for watching the epilogue of the streamage for the day. And Ocean Block is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, late a.m. UK time, 1 a.m. CET show. Hopefully I'll see you there for that. And, yeah, alrighty. Goodbye.
Hey, this is Lily. Just wanted to come in here at the end of the video and say that if you're enjoying these CaptainSparklez videos, then please like and subscribe. I'm really close to having enough watch time to start monetizing these videos, but I need 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Bye.